Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And the last time we were here, we finally got caught up on our work. So our last objective was to get ourselves caught up. We needed to get up to 75%. We needed to finish up around here. We needed to stop being behind, and we did so. We are now on the last leg of this system. We're trying to get to 100%. And we've already got a lot of this place mapped out. Pretty much everything out here has been done. So that just leaves basically the other half, third, something like that. Anyway, we have 12 things left to investigate, and they should be over here, which shouldn't be all that hard, actually. So we'll get out there and we'll take a look at it and see what we can find. In the meantime, we also did our first upgrades. We have now doubled the number of engines on the Enterprise. So we have these impulse engines up here. We added some more back here, which has given us another extra 10 meters per second. It's not much, but it helps. We also picked up this little ship. This was a Fang. Yeah, see? Fanged fighter. However, it's not going to be a fighter for very long, because I think what we're going to end up doing is turning this into a support vessel. So a freighter slash miner slash factory ship, so that we can move the factories off of the Enterprise. We'll put them all onto this ship. This ship will be able to trail behind us, go into minefields, and just kinda... yeah, just mine everything, fabricate everything for us, do everything that we need to do, that the Enterprise just isn't equipped for. And this will keep us from putting mining lasers on the Enterprise, because while the Enterprise might straddle the line between what is an exploration ship and what is a warship, it was definitely not a mining ship. So we're going to work on that. In the meantime, however, we need to get moving. We'll work on planning that out later. So let's set a course for here. And we'll come along here. And we'll speed things up. Alright. Maybe you don't have to go that fast. I have a feeling we're going to stay pretty well on track today. And as a matter of fact, I might slow that down a little bit faster so that we can do a little bit of planning. So if we were going to turn this ship into some kind of freighter, and yet keep the kind of general triangular aesthetic to it, what could we do? Well, let's not pause here. Let's see what we can build. So if we wanted to go with something triangular, why don't we just delete this whole thing, and we'll see what we can build. So if we wanted to keep it triangular, we could... we'll come back here to defenses. And let's just go ahead and... I guess we got to do it here. Well, that'd be very long. So if we wanted triangular, actually, we would use these. And there's something on sensors. Hold on. Select the Enterprise. Take a look. It is a registered hostile signature, but it looks like it's going to leave us alone. So I think we're good. Right, there's still a target area over there, but we don't have to bring in every single bounty out here. We just have to find them. That's the objective. We don't have to beat everything, we just have to find everything. Our job is to map, not to enforce. Okay. So if we want to go with something triangular-ish, we can do this. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice big base to work from. Alright, there we go. Cut that and paste it there. And that's about the same size as what we've got now. Pretty much. So that's not bad. However, we will need to make it a little bit bigger. So instead of doing these, why don't we go with these instead and see what that does to our volume? I'm assuming it's basically going to double the volume, but I'm not going to do the geometry to figure that out. Not bad. So if we select this, we can just overlay it, and yeah, that's an improvement. Alright. So before we can really do anything with that, we'll have to fill it in a little bit. Let's go ahead and use these. And that will kind of solidify the outer hull. Like that. And then we'll just fill this in. I kind of wish there was a fill tool for this. A fill tool would be nice. But, you know, this game is a work in progress, so you may not get everything. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now we need to have... Ooh, not that. A cockpit's just fine. Then, we'll need to have our mining lasers, which will be fine there. That leaves us with space up here. How much crew is on here? 12? Okay. So why don't we get a couple of these? Put them right there. We can do the same thing here. Yeah, that works. So that puts us up to 8. We will need to have power. We need power for these. So we'll go ahead and put that there. And that works. Then we'll need to have engines. Now the engines on this thing, we have one going down right now, 2 up on the sides. What if we kind of went with, sort of kind of a nacelle theme? What if we did something like, say, this? And then we just need some power for it. Yeah. Now, where would that fit? Looks like it's going to fit right about there, give or take. Yeah, kind of there. Okay, that's fine. Let's put this here, and let's check back here real quick. We're doing a whole lot of planning and a whole lot of not paying attention, which honestly is what I'm really good at. In fact, we're not even moving. No, we are still moving. We're just not moving very fast. Alright, well this seems clear. So I'm going to set another waypoint over there. And another one to here and there. And we'll check back in on our course in a minute. For now, let's get back to planning. Okay, so... looks like this is what we gotta grab. Before we do that... if that's how it's gonna be... let's go ahead and split that. Yeah, we'll grab that. Stick this on the outside. Cut it. And bring it back in. And there we go. Again, this ship does not have to be very maneuverable. It's going to be more of a freighter than anything else. And recommended right now is 15. Well... we do have space over here. So we can stuff a couple of those there too. And now that that's taken care of... oh, we'll also need to have some doors there. So we've got mobility, we have command, we have everything that we need. Now we just need storage. We can do that. We can do that. And then up here... this way... and those. Okay. And it still recommends 15, so if we came over here... we could... How do we want to do this? Yeah, we could add some more here. And there we go. That's good. This is good. I like this design. The only problem that I see is that it does not have any kind of airlocks. And we'll need those. But I have a solution. I have a solution. We could get airlocks by doing this. And then install the airlocks up there. And just like that, that looks pretty good. Now we don't have the steel to do it now, obviously. But we could reformat it later on. And the fact that it's, you know, just basic geometry means that it should be easily expandable. We'll look into it later. For now, though, we'll leave the design as is, and we'll get back to searching. And already, we're 12 minutes in and haven't seen a thing? Nope, there we go. What is it? It's not hostile, whatever it is. It's another beacon. Yay for navigation beacons. I'm kidding, of course. Well, at least we found something. That's one more. I did count, didn't it? Yes, it did. Now we just need 11 more. Need 11 more, and we can get out of here. Where are we going to next, anyway? So this is the Metapper system. Fringe system, level 2 to 4. I suppose the next one would probably be the Eta Kopokis? Either that or we backtrack and go to the Enrianico? I don't know. That one. But I do think that we'll go from here to Eta Kopokis, which is 4 to 6, and then proceed to Tau Presco, which will be 5 to 7. And that'll give us a nice progression. After that, we'll just come back through the beta system here, and then we'll head to Pato Dongusus. And yeah, and that'll finish up this whole fringe area, except for this guy down here. But we're not ready for that guy down there. Not by a long shot. Okay, there's something. Two somethings. And a hostile something. And it looks like we're entering into some kind of pirate territory here. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to set a waypoint. Again, we don't have to beat everything here. We just have to uncover them. So, all crew. Yellow alert. Prepare for combat. In fact, they're coming. Okay, watch out because they're getting inside the shields. However, that ship has been disabled, I think. Alright, that counts. That counts. That's good enough. And you're still following us? Not anymore, you're not. No, you're not. Alright, we did not suffer any damage there. Oh, there's another signal over here. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Go investigate that one first, then come over here. We're finding all kinds of stuff over here now. Alright, it is approximately 1.25 click out on my mark. Still need to get the ship going a little bit faster, but I'm not sure how else to do so. Aside from shedding weight. But there's really nowhere to shed weight. Except maybe in the giant warp nacelles that we have. This is another beacon. Fantastic. Alright, we're done here. And just in case this is something bad, I want to have something else ready. I want to head that way. Alright, 2.8 clicks out. Which, you know, considering it's supposed to be space, is like really, really small. But then again, I'm actually in the Cosmoteer Discord. I've left questions for the developers, and they're just like, we don't care about scale. Because I pointed out these numbers are like wildly off. And they're like, yeah, we don't care. It's about building ships. It's not about accuracy. And that's fair. How's the crew doing? Well, looks like everyone's doing fine. Check on everybody. I have not yet made everyone officers again. I'm not sure how. We are under attack, though. We are under a lot of attack. What's in front of us? I think we're pushing... Is this what we've been tracking? Okay, this is a waste of time. Get us out of here. Get us out of here. We found a ship graveyard. Alright, that ship's core just went up. Not good. Looks like we have minor damage to hull plating along the engineering hull, the port side nacelle. However, the warp nacelle is not actually damaged. Port thrusters were damaged slightly. Forward port plating damaged. Overall, though, nothing bad. We're still okay. And that was signal 49. We're making decent progress now. Oh, there's something else. And it looks like we're into pirate territory again. Alright, well, let's go over there, and then we're going to double back this way. And we're going to keep our little fanged fighter here close. As long as it's inside the shields, it's relatively safe. And it looks like they're on an attack vector. Oh, it's one of those tri-fighters. I like these things. However, it does have disruptors. I don't like that so much. And it's firing on us. However, it is getting shredded. Tenacious. However, that's a core breach. Alright, well, no more of that then. We didn't suffer any damage at all, did we? What about our little fighter over here? Nope, no damage. Good. How are we doing on crystals, anyway? Let's check our inventory. We've got 108 on board. We only have one antimatter, though. We may have to go harvesting crystals here soon. We'll definitely probably have to harvest crystals before we leave. And see, that's where having a dedicated mining freighter would come in handy. Because we could send them out to do it. In this case... well, we could use you to do that. Like, what if we were to just empty out your inventory, send you off somewhere, just for that, like, one specific thing? It's a tempting proposition. Okay, hold on. What's here? Looks like a space station of some kind. Especially given the traffic. A dwarf freighter. Let's take a look. Yep, that looks like a freighter. Cargo bays. And that is a station. Well, let's give him a ring. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they got lots of stuff. Nothing in particular that we can really use. We'll buy some torpedo parts. As for our little fanged fighter here, let's manage inventory. We're going to send everything over. Yeah, send it all. And for the little fanged freighter, we're going to disable everything. And then we will allow Hyperium. Excellent. Alright, now that's done, we're back on the road. We'll come back here, And then we'll cut across this way. Assuming you can manage to maneuver yourself away from here. And not take another ship with you. Okay. Push that one. Bye-bye now. Safe travels. It's a good thing that's not considered hostile. Otherwise, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Okay, I'm not seeing anything over here. However, there's only 6 more signals to find in this entire area. So we may have to get lucky. I'm going to move that out there. Come back there, and then back up there. Yeah, this is not the Delta search pattern that the Coast Guard uses. But then again, the Delta search pattern the Coast Guard uses is made for covering as much area as you can as thoroughly as you can. Perhaps I should be looking into like military search patterns. See how the big naval ships do it. Actually, they probably don't do it at all these days. Well, there should be something else out here somewhere. Maybe? Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have upgraded the Fanged Fighter while we were there. There's something. Changing course. What did we find? We found that. A storage pod. Okay. Moving you out front. Let's crack it open. Oh yeah, I set you for Hyperium only. Oh, and I didn't see what we got out of it. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and get ourselves back on track. We're going to go up there and then back here. You know, I think a perfect freighter would probably have like a whole bunch of cargo bays and have like one bay for each material. So, for example, we on the Enterprise have all this stuff. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17 things right now. So that would mean a freighter should have at least like 18 cargo bays. That actually gives me a better idea. I think I have a better idea. You know, if we have extra time, we may sit down and tinker a little bit with designs. Because I think I'm onto something here. I think I'm onto what might be a really good design. Of course, that means that we actually have to finish, and we still have 5 more signals to find. We'll speed things up a little bit more as we clear this out. I will adjust, well, actually I will extend our waypoints in our search pattern. What is the stuff out here that I never really got? Wait, hold on. There's something right there. Turn and burn. What do we got? What do we find? We found an asteroid with titanium on it. Excellent. Okay, here's where you can help. So we're going to put you up here. We're going to come to here, and we're going to say titanium. And then turn it loose. Let's get closer. Good. They are working hard to keep those lasers on. All right, excellent. And they are collecting what's out there. Unfortunately, they claimed it all, so they are the ones that are collecting it. We'll transfer it all over to the Enterprise, though. So, Fanged Fighter, transfer resources, titanium. Send it all. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, now let's put you back over here. Let's get you right about there, actually. And then we will send the Enterprise on her way. Right about there, I think. 4 more signals left. And then if we get done, we can have some fun. But first, we work. Then, we play. Because honestly, I could sit down and design ships all day long. That's where the real fun is. Okay, there's something. Throttle down, adjust course. Let's take a look. Coming into visual range now. It is a pinion? Oh, it's a tiny ship. Very tiny ship, actually. We have no real use for this, so we're just going to scrap it. Get out there and begin salvage operations. We'll bring the ship in a little bit closer. Bring it all in. We need all of it. We have some deep pockets, but resources help. Mostly because even though our pockets are deep, the space station's pockets are not as deep. Alright, 3 left. Now the less there, or the lower the number gets, the harder it's going to be to find them. But we should be able to get this. I have a suspicion, though, that there's probably something over here that we missed. We'll make it over there, though. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I'm going to bring this in a little bit. Just because we're leaving a stripe here of unexplored space. And a stripe could hide something. It's not likely, but it's possible. See, this is where a little bit more speed would help. But I'm not seeing anything. I think I'm right about it being... Well, probably the last 3 are probably in this area here. If I had to guess. After all, we didn't find a whole lot there when we started off today. Alright, still nothing. Adjusting course. Well, this is boring. How's the crew doing? Busy, apparently. Very busy. It's like Weirin is operating sensors. I've got people that are just doing nothing but feeding engines. Yeah, they're busy. Still nothing, huh? Yeah, I bet it's over here. We're gonna find something over here, I know it. But we won't find it by warping, unfortunately, so we gotta stay here at impulse power. Alright, next leg. Let's see what we can find. As much as I know that I shouldn't do this, I'm going to. Just to extend our range a little bit more. Alright, go ahead and go out. Well, that extends our visual range a little bit, but I need you to extend our actual, like, scanning range. Ah, there's something. Slow down. What do we got here? We found uranium. Alright, let's bring in the Fang. And we're going to be getting uranium. There we go, raw uranium. Go ahead and start mining. Let's put you right in front. And let you just burn through the asteroid. Or at least, you know, as fast as you can. Because the crew apparently cannot keep up. Which is kind of unfortunate. We'll have to make sure that we make upgrades for that. All in all, though, it's very efficient. Okay, it's not very efficient, but it still works. Alright, well, I guess using you to scan isn't really the best use for you. It was an idea. It's just not a very good one. However, that leaves us with only 2 left. Time to get moving. Are you stuck? How exactly are you stuck? Can you push this? A little bit. That's not helping. Okay, forget about that. Would you just reverse your thrust and get off the asteroid? Or are you going to bring the entire damn asteroid with you? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to change the direction of that. What, can you not reach? Oh, this is so stupid. Alright, fine then. Oh, wait, you literally are stuck. Hold on a second. Okay, get back here. Alright, if you're actually stuck, here's what we're going to have to do. Fire at will. Target weapons. Burn this away. Okay. Now. Put you over there. Get you pointed the right direction. Can we go now? I would like to go now. Alright. We're back on the track again. Maybe. Kinda. Are you drunk? What is wrong with you? You are absolutely drunk. Would you just get over here and get inside the shields? I guess I'll take that as a no. You're not going to get over here and get inside the shields. What happened? Is it the uranium? Do they have radiation poisoning? Did it get to their brains already? Perhaps we should not have stopped for uranium. Oh, wait. I think they found their position. Excellent. You know, it's not excellent, though. I'm not seeing anything. We're not doing very good at this whole exploration thing. Only 2 left. And I would have swore that they were all going to be over here. Well, I guess that's what I get for thinking. Don't worry, we're going to find them out here somewhere. I mean, there's only so much more of the galaxy or the solar system left for us to explore. And no, it cannot be these because we've already been to those. We've already seen them. At least I'm pretty sure it's not those. Because we uncovered them before and we got credit for them. Nope, it's not those. There's one. Alright, slow down. It is a ship. A voltage class ship. Alright, let's bring the ship in. We're not going to save it. We're going to scrap it. For everything. Good. One more. Could it be in there? Probably not. But I'm running out of places to check. And I'm not seeing anything, unfortunately. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. The last one's going to be hard to find. Well, we could check some of these spots on the inside. Just to make sure that we didn't miss anything inside of these little blind spots. Because that is always a chance. Let's move that up there. We'll clear that out. Yeah, because I'm not sure where the last one could be. And this is the worst, sitting at 99%. Or in this case, 98%? Maybe 97? I don't know, hard to tell. What is 56 divided by 57? I couldn't tell you. Well, we have time then. What did we just leave behind back there? I'm not sure. I saw something briefly. Alright, so let's take a look at this again. I think I want to scrap this, actually. It was kind of an interesting idea, but I'm going to scrap it. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. No more of that. I think that we're on the right track with having a, by having a cargo bay for every item in the game. That means that we should really hit up a space station to see how many items there are in the game, period. And that'll tell us how many cargo bays we need. We may have to go with small cargo bays to begin with. Okay, nothing here. We'll head past the beacon. We'll get this one real quick. But I'm not having a whole lot of hope here. What could we possibly be missing? Well, there's an asteroid of iron right there. That's kind of handy. Well, come on. Where is the last signal? You're cutting into my building time. There it is. Let's investigate. All we got to do is mark it, turn it in, and we're good to go. There it is. We got it. What is it? It's a storage pod of some kind. Alright. Let's take a look. I see gems. Diamonds. Red diamonds. Alright. Very good. So we started today on time and on track, and we finished early. That is the best thing ever. Let's head back to base. Ah, so much easier. This actually went better than the first system we did. Hostile signature on long-range sensors, though. Set an intercept course if we can. Looks like they were chasing that other ship. Oh, they're not chasing the other ship anymore. Okay, we're fine. Resume course. And they just plowed right through the shields. They've got ballistic cannons. And they're right inside the shields. Okay. Get them off of us. Now, out. It's a ramming ship. Okay, it's coming back in again. Here's what we're going to do. Engage the tractor beam again. Give him a push. Okay, very good. Now, if he comes back in again, as soon as he's within phaser range, now, hold him. That's not good. Never mind, get him out of here. The engines are too strong. Get him out. Push. Alright, keep the tractor beams on him. Keep him off of us. We've got pretty severe damage over here. Oh, he's firing on us again. We can't get repairs done. Okay, his cannons are gone. Turn the tractor beams off. If he still wants to chase us now, let him. And he does want to chase. Well, fat lot of good that did him. Alright, assessing repairs. We have major hull damage to the port side nacelle. But that's the extent of it. All in all, we've had worse. Alright. Welcome to the station. Open of hailing frequency. Explore Metaper 100%. Done. And we happen to pick up a fugitive along the way. So we may as well take it. And that means that the next place we're going for is going to be Etta Kapoquis? That one. So we'll take the assignment, and we'll be ready to head out there. But, since we have a little bit of time left, let's work on building this new ship. Okay? This is actually going to be the fun part. So, before we do anything else, let's go ahead and hail them and find out how big would a freighter need to be to carry everything. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 items in the game. Okay? So that means that to start off, we need to have a corridor. And we will need to have some storage bays. We're going to go with the small ones at first. We can expand later. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And there we go. That's all we need for right now. Now, before we can do anything else, we will need to have some kind of engine. And I think that a good engine for this would be a design kind of like this. We're going to go and grab these, stick them on here like this. Large thrusters, like this. We can get rid of this. This is fine. We'll stick a power core back here, just like that. And that should take care of the aft engines, plus maneuvering thrusters. Up here, we will also need to have some maneuvering thrusters. Kind of like that. Then, we will need to have, we're going to need to have some crew. So let's go ahead and build the forward section separate. So the forward section is going to have some reversing thrusters. It'll have to have a cockpit. Then, right behind the cockpit, because this is not going to be a combat ship, we're going to put that there. And then we're going to need to have our mining lasers, just like that. Now, this says invalid, but we know that we need to have about 18 people, I think. Give or take. So, if we come down here, we cut it, stick it on like that, fill this in. Not enough beds. Says that we need about 15. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab this again. If we need about... It says we need 15. What if we do 18? What if we look at these? These quarters here each hold 6. 3 of them would do us just fine, but since we're building in even numbers, what if we got 4 of them? That would give us space for 24. So we can do this. Cut and go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go ahead and put those there. And that is a viable ship. It's got more than enough people on it, or at least room for more than enough people. The only things that it's missing, it is missing fire extinguishers and airlocks. So, here's what I think we're going to do. Why don't we go ahead and move this? We're going to go ahead, we're going to cut this, move it up. We'll go ahead and reconnect it with corridor. Then, we'll put 2 airlocks there. We'll put fire extinguishers back here. And we'll fill this in. Just like that. We also need to have fire extinguishers back here, too. So I think we'll do something similar. We're going to go ahead, cut this, back it up 1. We'll put fire extinguishers there. We'll fill that in. And now we just need to do that. There we go. So we got fire extinguishers, we got airlocks, we have crew beds, cockpit, everything we really need. Get some doors. The only thing that is left that we really need is to give it a little bit of armor on the outside, just in case. So why don't we do this? We're going to go and we're going to put those there, and that there. So we still have kind of the fang motif on the front. We're going to put those there. We're going to do the same thing back here too, though. Nah, we're not going to make the back of it pointy. We'll do that. And then along the sides, we're going to do this. Excellent. This is good. I like this. We could even go ahead and make it a little bit more fanged fighter-y if we make the front end of this actually look like the fanged fighter. So what if we were to flare it out a little bit at the side? With something kind of like this, maybe. This is hardly necessary. But I do think it deserves it. Maybe something like that. I honestly don't remember what the fanged fighter looked like before I started modifying it. However, this is looking pretty good, I think. And this has everything that we need. It's got the mining lasers, it's got enough storage bays that we can dedicate one storage bay to everything. Oh, hold on. One thing that it does not have, but that it will need. Because we are about to leave, it will need to have a jump drive. And unfortunately, it looks like it's a little bit too big to have just one of these. So, what if we did this? What if we did this? We could take this entire front, snip it. We'll move it up a little bit. We're going to do the same thing down here. Snip it. Move it down. And then we can put these here and these here. They're rudimentary. They're not as good as a warp drive because you have to actually feed energy into them to make them go. But we can upgrade this thing to warp engines later on. You know, when it's actually big enough for a warp core. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. Actually, these things are kind of dumb. I take it back. I don't want them. We'll figure out a different way to make this thing look more fighter-y. Maybe if we went ahead and just kind of made it bulge out a little bit. Not quite as much. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm good with that. You can even do that. I like it. This should be very good. So let's go ahead and make it so. This is our brand new ship. And it is definitely not a fighter anymore. So with a couple of extra letters, we will make it the Fanged Freighter. It's probably misspelled. I before E except after C. Or something something in case of neighbor and way. This is Frey, so it's fine. That's actually right. So we take a look at it. Take a look at the goings-on inside. Our thrusters are missing doors. Because, of course, they are. There we go. Now they have doors. We're still good back here. We're still good back here. Alright. Now that that is done, we simply go into here. And we'll need to start organizing. So, Enterprise, I will need to send over some resources. Specifically, I will need them to send over one of everything. Just one of everything. So that we can start allocating. Because unfortunately, we can't allocate things until we've actually got them on hand. But here we go. We're getting samples. And that means that now when we come here for this, you could say Hyperium. Oh, wait. Turn that off. Coils can go there. Hyper coils, we'll put them right next to it. Tri-steel. There. Diamonds there. Processors there. Enriched uranium. Sulfur. Iron. Tritanium. Gold. Uranium. Torpedo parts. And that should be well organized. Then, we just need to get more stuff. So the question now becomes, let's see. Right, hold on a second. Aha, like this. That's what I wanted to do. Now that we've got you there, we got to see if we can actually get out of here. So one last thing before we sign off for the day, we need to make a jump. We are going to the Eta Capaquis system, which is right there. Now, the last time we did this, we didn't have enough crystals. The question is, do we have enough crystals now? And I'm going to say probably not, given the fact that we're showing empty in the warp core. Although it says we have 107 crystals somewhere. But I have a feeling that's going to be a problem. However, if that's a problem, let's fix that problem. There's more crystals here. Let's mine them. Alright, so Fanged Freighter. We are going to enable all now. And we are going to set you to mine. Go ahead and come forward. Let's bring the Enterprise up a bit along with our Fanged Freighter. The angle on those things is actually pretty good. If we can get them to actually sit still. Because you can't mine if you won't sit still. Okay, fine. Just you do it then, okay? And you know what? The Enterprise will follow you. How about that? Actually, that's a really easy solution. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Alright, so that asteroid is now done. I see more over here. That's actually a pretty cozy looking ship. I wouldn't mind serving on this ship. But I always liked freighter kind of ships. Alright, here's more crystals. Let's burn them out. We've got to get some more crew for this ship. But unfortunately, our reputation's only sitting at 341. So that's not helping us. There's more crystals over here. Are we full up on crystals here? No, we're not. I think because we're actually filling up the, because we're filling up our own hyperdrive stores. Okay, that's fine though. We're gonna mine out as much as we need to. How is the Enterprise doing? Still in desperate need of crystals. Perhaps we should have bought some. In fact, why don't we do that? I'm going to send the Enterprise back to that station while our fanged freighter continues to mine. We'll see how many crystals we can buy. Because the fanged freighter is going to need raw crystals for the hyperdrive. The Enterprise will need just a ton of them to refine. Alright. Go ahead and hail them. They have 26 of them. Not great, but we'll make it work. There's also a trade station over there. We can look into that. And there's an asteroid field over here that's worth investigating. It should be safe. I'm pretty sure we cleared this out. The Enterprise is apparently done transferring cargo. Go check out that place. And we'll look in on the freighter, which is cruising at 30.2 meters per second. Could be faster, but then again, we could also put bigger engines on it. This is the smallest we can really make this freighter. It has plenty of room to expand. It could someday be enormous. Okay, already. You just passed one. Not a whole lot on there either. Hostile contact, not good for this ship. If a pirate comes after this freighter, there's nothing that's going to save it. It doesn't have any defenses. I mean, it's on the list. I eventually do want to give it back its fangs. I would like the fanged freighter to live up to its name. Okay, you're going to be there soon-ish. Over here, we just need to start scouring this a little bit more. We're looking for crystals. There's copper. Iron. Let's speed things up a little bit. There's gold down there. Sulfur. Sulfur. There we go. Crystals. The ship is pretty maneuverable, actually. Alright. Mine. And we'll check in on the Enterprise. Still 1.5 clicks out. But should be within hailing range soon. Bombardier, Gunner, Vindicator. There we go. Kadam Base. 609. I'll take your entire stock. We are getting crystals tonight. All right, time to fill it up. So we're producing antimatter now. And the warp core is back online. Excellent. Okay, so they're doing that. Now, as far as the Fang Freighter goes, we still got to get you taken care of. There is another asteroid over here. You've got two drives that are full. That's probably enough. There's another asteroid over here. How are we doing over here? Everyone is back in. They are still refining crystals into antimatter. That's good. Okay. I need you to come and link up. Once the Enterprise shows up, we'll head for the jump point and we'll get out of here. You're not waiting, are you? No, you just got confused for a minute. I think. There we go. Okay, yeah, don't wait on them. Get to work. Yep, we're not even storing anything. We're just putting it straight into the hyperdrives. That should be good then. We're going to keep looking around while the Enterprise catches up, though. If we can find more, that's great. There's one. Come on. Close the gap. There we go. Mine it. Pickings are pretty slim, though. There's not a whole lot of crystals out here. Let's see what that does. Is it going to fill it up? Not quite. The Enterprise is still 14.5 clicks out, though. So let's gather up a few more things that we need. Like copper. We don't even have any copper. We don't have a bay assigned to copper yet. So let's get some. It's not the most useful metal, but we still need some. Now that we got some in here, we can go ahead and assign it. So copper will go here. There we go. And the Enterprise is already on its way. I'm going to have the Fanged Freighter move over here. They'll meet us there. There's still 7 clicks out, though. And we're not moving. Would you... You know what? Go. Okay? Just go. Both of you, just go. Oh, how's this thing look? Oh, this looks awful. That's truly awful. In desperate need of a redesign. We'll take care of the paint job later. But yeah, desperate need of a paint job. Can we just, like, clear this out? Paint editor. There we go. Clear all decals. There we go. Because that's just the worst. Nah, we'll fix it later and make it look like something nice. So you will be there in Well, you're 3 clicks away now. The Enterprise is 4.5, roughly. And there we go. It's finally pinged on long-range sensors. Alright, I don't want either one of you to engage just yet. Just head, like, right there. Good enough. Okay, so are we ready for this? Let's do it. So the Enterprise needs 87. It's got 'em. The Fanged Freighter needs 5. However, it's still got to spin all 4 of them up. That's going to take a little bit. So this is the advantage that a warp drive has over these hyperdrives. Alright, 3 out of the 4. There we go. Alright, both ships are ready. Here we go. Engage. Alright, welcome to Ada Capoquis. And before we get anything else done, we're in trouble. Okay. Fanged Freighter. You need to hide. Enterprise. We have incoming. Alright, here's what we're going to have to do. You guys, fire at will. Here we go. Fire at will. Push them. The Fanged Freighter. I want you to stick close to the Enterprise. Like right inside the shields. Major power drain after jumping. We can handle this, though. Okay. Stop this now. Fortunately, it's just little ships. However, I want this thing dealt with. That's not the best reception we've gotten, but we survived it okay, and we'll have some nice scrap to start off with for next time. Altogether, it's a decent start. We take a look. Our first destination is over there at the PAMA station, and from there, we start again. So, this is where we're going to take a break. If you want to be here for that, then all you gotta do is subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified every time one of these episodes comes out. If you know somebody else who either enjoys Cosmoteer or Star Trek, share this video with them. They'll have fun. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Other than that, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time for more Star Trek Cosmoteer. Till then, take care.